25 simple and productive ways to source content ideas. Hey guys, if you want to learn how to come up with a lot of ideas for content, this is the video for you. I'm going to give you 25 ideas to source content, but I will add that, on this channel alone at the time of this recording, I have close to 1,300 videos. I've been able to always come up with an idea because I kind of just look around me and see what's going on, and there's always an idea there, but you may have a difficult time with that. So if you do, watch this video to the very end, look at all the ideas, and you're going to come up with so much content you won't have time to create it. Do me a favor also and hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel so you can get more content like this. Don't forget to ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or if I upload a video. Now I want you to think about this before we get into this content. I'm gonna give you 25 ideas, but before we do that, I want you to think about this. You need to answer a question. You need to solve a problem. If you do one of those two things, people are going to want to read your content, watch your content, whatever it is you're doing, they're going to want it because you're helping them out. So that's what you want to think about, is how can I help somebody out? What questions are they asking about my niche? What do they want to know about my niche? What do they need help with in my niche? First one is to use general forums. I like Quora. People go to Quora all the time and ask questions. I can look through there and type in a niche and I can find tons of questions that people are already asking. Number two, industry specific forums. People have forgotten about these. They haven't gone back to these, but there's a lot of forums out there, and if you go there and they're industry specific, you can find so many ideas that you just won't run out of ideas for content. Industry specific forums, check them out. Number three is online groups, Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups. People are segregating themselves based on their niche and their interest. If you go to groups on Facebook and start searching for almost any niche, you will find a group, and when you go into that group and you join that group, you'll see all the questions they're asking, you'll see all the things they're interested in. That's number three. Number four is going to be industry publications. There's a publication for almost every industry now. If you go in there and look, you're going to see what people are talking about, you're going to see what that industry is talking about, and you're going to see what people need help with. That's my number four. Number five is industry publications, but that's not it. Look in the comments section, look at what people are saying, look at what they're commenting on, what they're asking, what they're interested in. You're going to find a ton of ideas there. Number six would be social media. Yeah, you've heard of that, right? Social media. People are always posting their opinions in social media. Go to the people that you follow, go to the people that have a big audience and see what people are posting on their social posts. You'll find a ton of ideas there too. Then number seven, when you're in social media, look at all the people that you're following. Why are you following them? What is the interest that you have in them? What are they posting? What are they talking about? That will give you a ton of ideas also. Number eight is social media hashtags. What are the popular social media hashtags? What's trending? The other day Elon Musk bought Twitter, and they said it was funny because Twitter was trending on Twitter because of Elon Musk, which is funny. But look at what's trending in your industry and you're going to get a ton of ideas there too. And that's my number eight. Let's move on to number nine. Number nine is also social media, but I want you to look at what the questions are that people are asking the experts. What questions are people asking the experts? If they're asking those experts, they must want answer to them, and you could help them out by publishing content on that very subject. And while I'm on that, I'm on to my number 10 is look at what these influencers are publishing now. What do they think is important? You got to figure if they're publishing something or they're tweeting about something, they must think it's important, and they've probably done the research, and if they've already done the research for you, you don't have to do it. Number 11 is SLIDESHARE. SLIDESHARE is a hugely popular site, and they have what's called decks of cards, and you can actually go in there and search a niche and find the decks. Within those decks, you're going to find a ton of ideas that you could use for your content. Number 12 is YouTube industry videos. Look within your industry, look within your niche, try to find out what's going on there, and then look at the videos. Those videos are probably answering a lot of questions. You can look at the videos with a lot of views and see that there's a ton of interest, and that's going to give you more content too. Number 13 is Instagram feeds and comments. Now here's the funny thing. On Instagram, these influencers can get thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of followers, and they don't have time to answer these comments that they're getting. So you can go in there and it's a gold mine. You'll find all these comments that people are posting, and if there's a lot of comments on the same subject or a lot of people are asking the same question, that'll give you great ideas to create your own content. Number 14, interviews. Interview interesting people. Who are interesting people? They're all around you. They are all around you. I don't care if it's the person cleaning up your yard to the person who's in the grocery store. Just interview people, talk to people, find out what they're interested in. After you've talked to enough people, and you can interview industry experts if you like to do that too, but I find the most common people are the people that you're trying to focus on. So why not just talk to everyday people? That's my number 14. Number 15 is external roundups. Look for groups of information on other sites and see what they're doing. By reading through there, by reading through the comments and questions that people have posted, it'll give you a ton of ideas for your own content. Number 16 is internal roundups. Okay, look at your own content, look in there and see what people are posting, see what they're commenting on, see what they're looking at, see what they're reading, see what they're watching. That will also give you an idea of what direction you want to go and provide you with more content. And it also will wake up your imagination. When you start reading some of your own stuff, it'll give you ideas. Number 17 is surveys. Surveys are so very important, guys. I think it's something that we have access to that we forget about. I know Elon, before he bought Twitter, was doing a lot of surveys. They were like 2-answer surveys, and they would say yes or no. That was all somebody had to do. And of course, he has 83 million followers at that point, so he was getting a lot of replies, but it let him know what the public really wanted, and that's what he's going after. Number 18 is your own website. Check out your comments. What are people commenting on your website? What are they engaging with on your website? You want to probably do more of what they're engaging with, but you'll also find questions about other stuff they're interested in your own website. Number 19, your own website frequently asked questions section. Now, for those of you who've already created a frequently asked questions section, this can be invaluable to you. Look through some of those answers that you put in there. Can you turn one of those into a blog? Can you turn one of those into a video? In many cases you can just expand on how you've answered a simple question in your FAQ section. We have tons and tons of questions in there. If I wanted to mine for more information, I could just go in there and make videos about each one of those items. And since we're on that path, my number 20 is frequently asked questions on your competitors' websites. What are they writing about? What are they answering on their website? Go through there and do some data mining. Find information that they're answering in there, and you make your own content about that. They obviously thought it was important enough to put it in their FAQ. You could make use of it and use it as content. Number 21, conference Q&A sessions. Look at what conferences are doing with their Q&A sections and read it and watch it. You'll get a ton of ideas from there that you can use for your own content. Number 22 is conference agendas. Now this is really cool. You can go in and look at some of the websites that are having conferences, click on the agenda and see what subject matter they're going to be discussing. This subject matter that they're going to be discussing is something they probably came up with because they had a lot of feedback and a lot of people wanted information on these subjects. You could use that information for your content too. Number 23 is customer service representatives. These people talk to people all the time and they know all the questions in the industry. Who can you talk to that actually talks to customers and can answer some of these questions? That could be invaluable to you in building your content. Number 24, these people are easy to find. Salespeople. Talk to salespeople. If you have an interest in a particular product or service, I'm sure there's a salesperson out there that will talk to you about it. Okay, especially if they think you're a potential customer. Now I'm not saying waste somebody's time, but the point is salespeople talk to people all day long. They know what all their objections are. They know what all their buying cues are. Talk to these people and use it for your content. And my final one, number 25, is popular posts on your site or popular videos on your channel. I do this on a frequent basis. I'll go back and I'll look and see, what video is it that's getting thousands and thousands of views, and then I'll do another video that's similar to that or that expands on that particular subject matter. You can do the same thing on your blogs. Which one are getting read more? Which one are getting more comments? Why did they get more comments? Ask yourself that. Now, I could go on, I could give you 50, but I've given you 25. That's pretty good, right? So you've got 25 new ways to find content. Now this is what you're going to find when you start using these ways. You're going to stumble on other ways. It's like once you get started, you find more and more things. That's the cool thing about getting started, and what prevents a lot of people with coming up with ideas, because they don't get started. If you get started and you start reading, you start watching, you'll come up with more ideas, more things will come to you, but you've got to get started. That's the biggest problem I see with people. So put in the comments below, are you going to get started? Have you gotten started? And how has that helped you? That's going to be the question of the day. Are you started already? And if not, when are you going to get started? I want to know. Put it in the comments below. If you have any other questions, that's fine too. This channel is all about starting, running, and growing online businesses. But if you have more questions, feel free to put it in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer it. Or maybe you just want to say hi. That's fine too. I'll say hi back. Don't forget, subscribe to this channel. Hit that subscribe button there. Turn it from red to gray. Don't forget to ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or if I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.